Okay. Happy Thursday. Non-stop vlogging, November the 30th. This is my last non-stop live video. I will continue to do lives, but of course, like I said, we're just wrapping up the non-stop, like you're vlogging every single day in the month of November. Okay, so hi MK3, hi Jada, hi TINGLES, hi OA, hey boo, how y'all doing? Y'all, we have made it to the last day of the non-stop vlogging in November. Hi Marilyn, hi Zena. Girl, child, it is a time in the land. Okay, y'all, so I have not had my dinner yet. I have not long gotten in the house. I had to hurry up and come on here and get with y'all. And because I wanted to make sure I got on here and got it uploaded before midnight. So I had to stop at Burger King. And so I'm going to be eating my dinner, girl. This is not a mukbang video. I just need to eat my dinner while I chit-chat with y'all for my last day of the non-stop. Not my last day, but just, you know, as far as finishing up the non-stop of vlogging. So I actually have some things to talk to you all about tonight. A donkey squad. And speaking of donkey squad, Zena, listen, I need donkey squad. Child, donkey, we gonna call it donkey detector moderators. That's what I need. I need some moderators, okay? Because y'all know we had that one Donkey Kong in here the other night. And I don't have time to be trying to weed out the fools. So I need what I'm going to call donkey detector moderators. Okay? So, I'm trying to think how they say you have to do it. I'm going to see. They were telling me how. I know when you're on your video manager, it gives you the option. Boy, donkey DDMs. Stacy, hey, how you doing, Stacy? Stacy said we're gonna call them DDMs, also known as donkey detector moderators. Trolls got sad lives. Yes, they do, Zena. Yes, they did. Oh, Stacy, you said you was just watching one of my ASMR vlogs. Now, were you watching the ones on Sleepy Time ASMR or on Juicy Tingles? Lord, is you gonna say hi to my people, or you just gonna walk by?
I was skating. People wouldn't see me.
Yes, he was. MK. Say hi to them people. Jada says silly. Jada said you silly, bro.
Hi, Nichols.
Okay, bye, Nichols. All right, well, say hi and then go on now. It's my last day now. I don't have time for the food sticks and the foolery.
It's your last day?
Well, for the non-stop, it's definitely not my last day. I'm not leaving my people hanging.
Yeah, because you know I've been on here every night. Every night I've been supporting the Red Cross. Red.
The Red Cross. He said every night I've been supporting the Red Cross. Hi, Megan Boo. How you doing, Boo? Hi, Kathy. How you doing? Jada, he a fool. Megan, y'all know he a fool. Talking about, I thought he was going to say, just playing around saying, I've been up on here every night supporting y'all. He going to tell me I've been up on here every night supporting the Red Cross. Oh, my God. You're a mess, Stacy. So, Stacy, were you on Sleepy Time or were you on Juicy? Stacy is the one that said she had just watched, I think it was Stacy that said she had just watched one of my, good night, everybody. He said good night, y'all. All right, y'all. So let me tell y'all this real quick. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to figure out how. Let me just see something real quick. Let me click on one of y'all names and see what happens. I'm sorry. Whoops. Kathy said good night, boo. Exactly, Jada. Red Cross. He is a hot ass mess. Okay, so what I'm thinking, boo, if you don't get out of, you know what, see, he played too much. He played too much, y'all. Did y'all see him? He played too damn much. All right, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm going to get back to y'all comments. See, I just needed to, I'm trying to make sure. Okay. Yolanda. Hi, Yolanda. How you doing? Thanks, Zena. I wish I'd have saw your comment before I saw him. He kind of scared me a little bit because I didn't know he was back there. I might have to switch chairs because this one don't feel like it's going to hold me tonight. Yolanda. Oh, thanks, All A. I finally went and got them done. Hi, Brown Skin. How you doing, boo? Thank you, Brown Skin. I am she and she is I. Hey, girl, I got a question for you. I was just thinking about you before I came on here. Okay, so I am she. Hopefully you saw my little do-it-yourself video over on my do-it-yourself YouTube channel. I shared your tip about the coffee grinds, and my question is, okay, when I did the video, if you saw the video, you saw where I was mixing the oh, you didn't see it? Okay, all right, so I'll make sure. Well, the link is, if you look in the description box on maybe my last video, go under the channel called Do It Yourself, and I believe that's the link to that last video that I did. I try to put the links to the last videos that I do under each channel. Well, anyway, I was putting the grinds in there, and I was kind of trying to stir it in and mix it in with the soil. Okay. Okay. I am she. Okay. But my question is, how often should I have mixed it in with the soil the way that I was doing it? And how often do I need to, you know, put the grinds in there? How often should I do it? Since it's like a fertilizer, should I do it like once a month? Because I know they say you should do fertilizer like once a month. So being as though that's like a homemade fertilizer, should I do that once a month? Add some grinds to it? Jeronica, boo. Hi, boo. Jeronica say, hey, silly Simon. Zena see you. She said you acting up. And thank you, Zena. He's acting a fool. Jeronica, okay. So Jeronica, as far as I know, just came in. So, Jeronica. Hi, Jacob. How are you? Jeronica, I was just talking about the fact that I have to get, I'm going to call them donkey detector moderators. Okay. So, Jeronica, I think I have to go into my video manager. They have an option in there where you can actually put the person's channel link in that section. They say if you want to have moderators, you put the link to the person's channel in this little section in your video manager. And then that way, when you do lives, they will automatically be able to go in and delete and block, you know, the donkeys. So what I'm going to do is between now and tomorrow, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put the links in the little section, you know, of different people that I want to be moderators. If you want to be one of my donkey detector moderators, also known as DDMs, let me know. And then that way, when I go to put the links in, I'll know, because I don't want to just pick people who, you know, don't really, you know, they don't want to be bothered with it. But if you're interested, let me know, and I will put the link so that when we come on here, you can automatically weed out the donkeys and block them and get them out the way, and then I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, take time fooling with them. Because that donkey we had in here the other night, they kept, either they have several different channels with all these crazy names, different names, so that when you block them off one, they just go right to their little other little whatever they got set up and do it, or they just kept making new ones and coming back in. So that way I don't have to take the time out to try to figure it out, and just taking time, you know. Y'all don't have time for that. So Tweety is asleep, as y'all can see, and Daisy is asleep. She's behind y'all. Okay, let me get back to the comments, because I see y'all. I see y'all. Okay, and then we're going to talk, girl. We're going to talk, girl. We're going to talk, girl. Okay, so spoke to Jacob. Thanks, Veronica. Yes, for those of you who said something about my nails, thank y'all so much. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, so okay, she is having the same problem that she had the other day. It's not letting her type a lot. Okay. If you're having problems tonight with me seeing your comments, try to back out and refresh and come back in. Sometimes that works, sometimes it don't. So I'm just letting anybody know that has a problem. Hi, Elisa. Thank you, boo. Stacy said, I was watching Sleepy Time and then switched over to Juicy Tingles. I didn't want to fall asleep. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I really appreciate the support, hon, on both of those channels. And apparently on this channel too, girl, because you've been in here a few times with me. Okay. Yes, DDM Veronica said. Yeah, child. Somebody gave it some initial DDM. Who said that? See, I didn't forgot that fast. Well, anyway, yeah, donkey detector moderators, girl. That's what I need, girl, because I'm busy. Okay, I don't have time. Okay, I don't have time. I need people to help me out. I need some assistance over here. Okay. So, she is the one that gave me the tip about the coffee grinds for the plants. Make them grow really fast. She says, I dumped leftover coffee in the dirt. Okay. And she says she do it when the dirt is dry, maybe once every couple weeks. Okay. Now, when you say you just dump leftover coffee, do you mean... So you meant the actual liquid coffee that you drink? Are you saying you pour that over your dirt for your plants? Because I was thinking that you meant when you finish, brewing your coffee in the morning and then you take that filter out and it has those grinds in it. I thought you were saying take those grinds from the filter and put that in the dirt. Did I get that all mixed up, girl? Did I give my bonsai plant named Ripley something he wasn't supposed to have, girl? Because I could have sworn you meant the grinds that's left in the filter after you brew your coffee, because that's what I had used in my dirt for my plant. Please don't tell me that that's not what you meant. You meant like the actual coffee in your cup? Oh, Lord, I think I done screwed up. Okay, Miss Butterflies. Hi, Miss Butterflies, baby boo. That my good girlfriend. She said donkeys and jackasses. She said you need 2 categories, donkeys and jackasses. I know that's right, Miss Butterflies. Child. Kathy said, ting. Brown Skin is running a test. Do anybody see Brown Skin's test to see if, y'all are able to see her? Okay, Brown Skin Butterfly says it's working. Okay, Stacy. She said me. Okay, Stacy, did you mean you wanted to be a moderator? Because I need to make sure I write down your thanks, Sasha. When I go to put your links in, I'll know who I'm putting in there. All right, y'all. I'm going to get ready to get to it in 1 second. Let me just write this down. Don't you hate when you grab a pen and it don't work? Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Let me get to y'all comments in a minute. I just need to try to find a working pen. This is actually a stylus and a pen, y'all. Isn't that neat? It's a stylus for, you know, pointing on your phone. And then if you need a pen to write with, it's a pen. But the pen apparently stopped working because I can't. Okay. All right. So. Okay. So Stacy, and I think Jeronica said yes. Now, Jeronica has a YouTube channel, y'all, so y'all go over and show her some support. I think she has either 2 or 3 channels. So just type in Jeronica or Jeronica Smith, and you should be able to come up with her channels. Right, Jeronica? Jeronica Smith, right? She has a YouTube channel, y'all. She know how to do hair. She know how to do makeup. She sometimes show you some cooking tricks in the kitchen. So y'all just going over there. All right, now let me go back. Okay, so Stacy, I got Stacy down. Williams. Hi, Williams. I'm just going to say the last name because I have no clue how to say the first name. So welcome, Williams. I'm glad you caught me. Welcome. Okay, I am she. Oh, y'all, I messed up. Okay, wait a minute, I'm a she. I'm going to get back to you, girl. I done messed up. Lord. Timon. Hi, Timon. She says, hey, girl, I made it. Welcome, boo. I'm glad you made it. Okay, Stacy is the one that came up with the DDM. Okay. I thought Stacy was saying that she wanted to be a moderator. Okay, Stacy is the one that came up with the initials for the Donkey Detective Moderator, DDMs. So thank you, Stacy, for that. DDMs, also known as Donkey Detective Moderators, girl, because we be having donkeys up on here. Okay, so if anybody else wants to be a moderator to keep up with the donkeys, so I don't have to be fooling with that stuff, because, girl, I'm busy, then let me know. Say I, and that way I will be able to, okay, so let me go back, because I'm getting behind on my comments. Okay, Jacob said he'll be a moderator. Okay, Jacob, I'm going to write your thing down. Thank you. I appreciate it, child, because, Jacob says I'll be a moderator, a hashtag DDM. I like that. Child, if you get behind on these comments, you is, woo, AOL. Hi, Monica. Monica said, hi, guys. Okay, Butterflies and Jeronica having their own little personal conversation. Okay. No, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. I love when people talk and get along, and I love it. Phyllis, hi, Phyllis, boo. How you doing? Girl, she said, I got a chance to catch you. Yes, you did, Miss Phyllis. How you doing, Miss Phyllis? And thank you, boo, for watching me here tonight. Yeah, Jeronica, she made the last video I seen from you, Jeronica. I think you was doing your hair. And I think I commented on the braid pattern that you had before you put the hair in. At least that's the last one that I saw in my channel feed. Too Blessed is testing. Does anyone see Too Blessed comment? She sent out a test. Brown Skin says she see you, Too Blessed. Jeronica says she has a few that's waiting in the wings. She just gotta edit them, so y'all wait for it. But she does have some already uploaded, y'all. Y'all can go over there and get you some. Okay, Zena, she says, I'll be a mod. Okay, thank you, Zena. I'm writing your names down. Okay, I got 3 so far. I got Veronica, Jacob, and Zena. Okay, thank you, Too Blessed. Too Blessed says, I'm DDM. All right, Too Blessed, you get them together, girl. Lay the hands on them. Tell them, get up out of here with that foolishness. Too Blessed gonna lay hands and oil on you, honey. Coming here acting a donkey. MK3 says, me too. Okay. All right, MK3. All right. Works hard. The more eyes to keep an eye on them DDMs, the better. I like that. That's a short term, the DDMs. And if somebody say, well, what in the world is DDMs? I'm going to say, Google it. Oh, Lord, I'm silly. I'm silly, y'all. All they laughing. Veronica, girl, you know I'm crazy. MK3, you know I'm crazy. Okay, what it say? Works hard. Okay. Okay, alrighty. So I got, yeah, the more eyes, the better. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Timon, that's right. Google it. Well, Google is your friend. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5 so far. That's wonderful. The more eyes, the better. Okay. So if anybody else, you know, that's in here decide, just let me know. What's it say? Steffi? Hi, Steffi. How are you? Well, thank you. She said, I love your nails. Thank you. For everybody who said something about my nails, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What Too Blessed says, those baby hairs. Girl, I did a little something, girl. Though this is just a little swoop swirl right here. Girl, this is just called a swoop swirl. Little swoop swirl. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, yeah, let's talk about it because everybody's saying something. And then I'm going to get back to I am she and she is I. Girl, I done screwed up. Lord, I hope I ain't messed up my daggone bonsai playing, fooling around with them grinds. Child, I done messed up the whole situation. Okay. Now, okay, let's see. Okay, Stacy, the inventor of DDM, says she's going to be, okay, great. Got you, Stacy. Thank you, boo. Stacy going to be a DDM girl. Now watch somebody going to come in later and they going to hear us saying, they're going to be like, what is DDM? What is Silly Simon back there doing? Marilyn says squiggly. That's it. You've been watching me a while, Marilyn. Marilyn's been watching me a while. That's what I used to call them, squiggly wigs. I used to call them squiggly wigs. But no, this is, well, yeah, I used to do the squiggly wigs with my little toothbrush and my comb. But this, girl, this is just a little finger wave action. You just pull it down and swoop it up. Pull it down and swoop it up. Pull it down and swoop it up. You know why it's still wet and everything like that and all that, girl. Okay. Phyllis. Okay, boo. Oh my gosh. She said coffee is real acidic to some plants. Now, all right, let's talk about this. Simple Simon lurking. Thanks, T-Mar. See, because we got to detect the donkeys that's within the room as well. Because, child, he going to be trying to scare me up on this piece. Boo, I don't want you sneaking to scare me. Don't be sneaking to scare me. My people, they watching. She says, Silly Simon lurking. She saw you. Hi, Joni, and thank you, Miss Joni. Miss Steffi said your husband, though. Ha, ha, ha. Silly Simon, Veronica. Veronica gave you that name. She in here. Miss Veronica called you Silly Simon. Hi, Lovely. How are you? Lovely says, hey, everyone. Hey, T. Bless says Simon. Hey. Oh, okay. I am, she said to Miss Butterflies. Okay, now, let me ask you something. I am she. So I was supposed to actually take my coffee in my cup, the coffee that I use to get my boost in the morning, girl. Was you telling me that if I didn't finish drinking all my coffee in my cup, that I was supposed to take that and pour that in my soil where my plant is? Because, girl, I got them instructions all mixed up, girl. I'm going to have to go and do another video telling them people, girl, don't be putting no grinds in your stuff, girl. I got that all messed up.
You gonna kill everybody's stuff.
She said, lovely. Okay, wait a minute. What's their name? I'm going to just say Johnson. Hi, Johnson. How you doing, boo? She said, hello, everyone.
I gotta go. I gotta work tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Boo, you said that already, and then you came back. Boo, you didn't get the name of that documentary for them people.
I'll look it up tonight.
Oh, whatever. How you doing, lovely? Okay, she says just plain coffee. Out your cup, right? Not out the coffee can. Out your cup, right? Miss Butterflies, help me. Okay. No cream, no sugar. So when you brew your coffee, thank you, Stacy. I was just going to say black coffee. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy gonna be a good moderator because she pays attention. She pays attention. Thanks, Stacy. Black coffee. Before you add your sugar, cream, cocoa, butter, and all that stuff to it, it's like somebody gonna add butter to their coffee. I say sugar, cream, cocoa, and butter. Okay, plain black coffee. Thanks, Veronica. Thanks, Stacy. Okay, I had that all mixed up, y'all. If y'all go over there and watch that video, child, I had the filter and I had the coffee grind. And I had a spoon. I'll call it a spoonula. And I was dipping them grinds and stirring it in, mixing it in with the soil for my plant. Matter of fact, you can tell your people right now here. Here, go right here, y'all.
Okay, it's called Sicko. It's
MK3. I did not say butter. I said coffee, cream, sugar, butter, whatever you put in your MK3 laughing at me. Phyllis, girl, I'm trying to tell you. Wait a minute. Oh, these comments going fast tonight. Your nails are beautiful. Oh, thank you, lovely. Every time I get ready to start talking about them, something else comes up. Because I'm trying to address a couple things here tonight. Okay, right, Veronica. That's what I was saying. Thank you, boo. I'm going to have to go back over to the Do-It-Yourself channel and do a correction update video. Girl. What's the name of it? It's on HBO?
No, it's on Showtime. It's called Sicko.
Okay, wait a minute. Moore's.
Right here.
Okay. All right, thank you. If you want your phone back, you have to come back and get it because I'm not going All right, wait a minute. I'm trying to address a few things here. Okay, so if y'all, I'm gonna get to y'all comments. I see that y'all are commenting. The other night when we was doing a live, Miss Brownskin was talking about the fact that in Canada, where she lives at, healthcare is free. Okay, I'm just gonna give y'all like a little quick synopsis of it. Healthcare is free in Canada from birth till the time you die, from the time you're born to the time you die. Okay. And my husband was saying that, you know, the United States is the most expensive far as healthcare is concerned, and he said that in Canada, any medication that you need is $10 regardless of what kind it is. And he also was talking about the fact that he had watched a documentary. I thought he said, well, he did say HBO, but it's actually Showtime. It's a documentary that talks about how the United States is really price gouging and getting over on people, and it's just because how do one country charge you $0 for health care, but yet and still they charge like millions of dollars overall, thousands of dollars for a hospital visit. So how is it that the country Canada can just let everybody get health care for free. Like, I'm not understanding that.
It's not just Canada, it's other countries.
So how are they able to do it and we not? Are we just greedy or something?
Yeah, the United States is greedy.
Oh.
Which other people watch that? Tell them they can probably look at it.
Okay, so this is called, and I see y'all comments. I'm going to get to y'all in 1 minute. I'm not ignoring y'all. It says director Michael Moore's latest documentary called Sicko is an indictment of the United States in America and how U.S. spending on healthcare ranks with other countries. So it's going to talk about how other countries such as Canada give free healthcare and other countries that have either free or next to nothing price-wise, as opposed to United States charging you like tons of money. Y'all already know, if you do not have insurance, you try to go get a prescription filled, okay? A prescription filled with no health insurance, and you'll find out. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay? All right, so that's it. It's on Showtime. It's called Moores, M-O-O-R-E-S, Sicko Lands Blows on U.S. Healthcare. Okay? All right, thanks, Bo. Okay.
Don't y'all never say I ain't enough for you.
Hush. Okay. Good night, Zena. You gone already, hon? Okay. Thank you for stopping by tonight, Boo. Stacy said bulletproof coffee has butter in it. What the heck is bulletproof coffee? So if Zena is gone, I'm sorry I didn't see you say good night. And you probably already gone. But if you're not gone yet, good night, honey. Miss Lopez, hey, Boo, how you doing? How you doing, Boo? Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yes, thank you so much. Thank everyone. Everybody who wished me a happy anniversary on Instagram, in my DM, on Facebook, on my messenger, emails, because, you know, I get people talk to me on a whole lot of different social networks. So anybody who wished me a happy anniversary and I did not like or comment back, I apologize, because I got so many you know, happy anniversaries from a lot of different places, and as well as just comments in general. So if I did not respond to you, it was not just overlooking you, avoiding you. It's just a lot. But I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I really thank you all. I got a lot of responses for my anniversary, which was Monday. So thank y'all. Okay, now, so let's get to this. I'm going to catch up on these comments. Then we're going to get with this plant stuff. Then we're going to get to the stuff that I wanted to talk about, girl. Oh, thanks, Jeronica. Thank you, Miss Johnson. Thank you, Phyllis. I do have. What she said, hell yeah, no health care is a bill. All on this, that, and you are so right. And welcome to my live, Miss Duhair. And you are so right, child. Without health insurance, child, medication is. Good night and be safe, everyone. Good night, MK3. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you, hon. I appreciate you coming in my lives damn near every night. I really did. Zena said, I just wanted to stop by. I got a big day tomorrow. Okay, Zena. Well, good luck on your big day tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you sleep well tonight, hon. And Cheryl says, glad you had a nice anniversary. Thank you, Cheryl. I really appreciate that. Okay, so it looks like I'm all caught up on everything that I saw. If I did not respond to your comment, it wasn't here. And I've scrolled back to the top where I left off, because y'all know we got issues with this stuff. Oh, thanks, Miss Lopez. I'm glad to be on here too. I really enjoyed y'all this month. Well, I haven't been doing lives all month. I just caught on to the live thing, what, a week ago, y'all? And man, I love it. Oh, okay, Stacy said goodnight to MK3. Yeah, so I'm glad to be on here. Like, I just love this, okay? So just because the nonstop November is going to be over does not mean that I'm going to stop. I'm going to still do this because I love it. Okay, Monica was saying goodnight to MK. Y'all are just the nicest people. Wow, that's so wonderful. Okay, so I took those coffee grinds and I put them in this soil. Okay, I hope it don't kill my plant, and hopefully maybe that's an actual new hack. Maybe that is a hack to put coffee grinds in there. I could have sworn that someone said something about coffee grinds. I don't know how I mixed that up. So I'm going to have to go back. So, Miss Butterflies, if you are still in here, she was saying something. Okay, she was saying that if you put black coffee in your plants, it's acidic and it's not good for some plants. So, do you know anything, Miss Butterflies? If you're still in here, boo, do you know anything, or have anyone ever heard any kind of a hack as it relates to plants as far as putting coffee grinds in this dirt? And do anybody know if it will affect my bonsai plant? Okay, and I don't want nobody to tell me to Google it. Because I know y'all probably saying she always telling people to Google it. Why don't she Google it? Oh, Lord. Y'all are funny. Okay, so yeah, I am she. I'm going to have to go back over. Miss Lopez says, no, it's something new. Okay. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm sorry. I got to eat while I'm chit-chatting with y'all. And I got, like I said, I do have some stuff to talk about. Alrighty, so I got my moderators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeronica, Jacob, Zena, 2 Bless, MK3, Stacy. Alrighty, that's perfect. The more eyes, the better. Because what one don't see, the other one will, girl. Because I'm busy. I don't have time for the haterade juice drinkers. Also known as DDMs, as Stacy said. The donkey detectors. Miss Lopez, you are so right. Let me tell you a little story about black coffee grinds and hair. Majid, how are you doing, Majid? Good evening. How are you, boo? How you doing? Okay, let me tell y'all this little story, okay? When my mom was born, okay? She was born with red hair, okay? And my grandmother did not want her to have red hair. And this was way back in the 40s, okay? And way back in the 40s, you know, they used a lot of home remedies, you know, for a lot of illnesses and stuff. Like, for instance, y'all remember, oh, Miss Butterflies, okay, yep, they must be, because I was just talking to you. I wasn't sure if you were still in here or not. I was assuming you weren't in here, because I didn't see a response. So maybe go out and refresh and come back in, Miss Butterflies, because I really need to know more about the coffee thing being acidic to some plants. And also, have you ever heard about the coffee grinds from the filter in the dirt? And did I really mess something up? Because I did this, what, 2 days ago? And I don't know. Like, my plant, it don't look like it fell over, nothing like that, so I don't know. Okay. So, like I was saying, for those of you who don't know, okay, I'm not black, okay? I'm mixed, okay? I don't know, you know, if you follow me on Eyesmarriednow on every video, then y'all have heard me talk about this before. My dad is black, my mom is mixed, okay? But my mom was born with red hair, and my grandmother took black coffee grinds, and black coffee or the grinds or something dealing with black coffee, and dyed my mom's hair so that her hair could be at least dark brown or black. And she has not had red hair ever since. Like, it changed it to the point that her red hair never grew back for her. Not, at least not as red as it was when she was born. She had red hair and blue eyes when she was born. And that's what my grandmother did to change her hair. So, Miss Lopez, you are your child. Like, I don't know where you got that from, but that's an old thing. And do y'all remember back in the day, the old people say if you had a fever, you had to put onions on your body. Lay the onions on your body. And when you wake up, the onions will be brown because it draws the fever out of your body. Have y'all ever heard of that before? I'm telling you, them old remedies from back in the day work. You didn't have to worry about paying a whole lot of money for no medication because medication was home remedies. Oh, really, Miss Butterflies? Two mixed cousins. Okay. Kathy says she see your comments, Miss Butterfly. So some people could see it. Some people don't. I didn't see it. I know I was asking you something. I figured maybe you weren't in here. Miss Phyllis, remember the onions. I'm going to tell y'all another little trick, too. If your child gets a fever, remember Vicks from back in the day, the Vicks vapor rub that you would rub on your child's chest, you know, or your own chest. And back in the day, old people said that if you put Vicks on, you definitely have to get underneath the covers and basically like sweat. You couldn't just like put it on and walk around willy-nilly. You had to put that on and basically get under a bunch of covers and sweat. And that vapor, that Vicks vapor rub will bring that cold out and help you to be able to breathe. Well, here's another little trick dealing with Vicks. Yes, Cheryl, Vicks. That's an old one right there. Stacy says she's invisible again. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm sorry. Okay, all A said it helps with the plant growth once it decomposes and releases oxygen. Okay. And you are talking about those grinds that I put in my dirt, right, all A? Or are you talking about the black coffee itself, the liquid? But that's good information. So she said it helps the plant growth once it decomposes and releases oxygen. Salvage. Hi, Salvage. Salvage says my mom swore by Vicks. Thank you, Majid. I'm going to get to the story about my nails and the story that I heard in the nail shop, girl. Because you know, whenever you go to the, you know, when guys go to the barbershop, you know, guys be gossiping stuff. And you know how girls go to the hairdressing and, you know, the little cackling women be talking about who husband sleeping with who's, you know, sister and all that other bull crap. Well, at the nail shop, girl, it be conversations going on at the nail shop too, girl. I'm going to get to it, okay? Joni says, still use Vicks. Yes, I do too, Joni. Yes, I do too. Cheryl says, me too. Butterfly said, love Vicks. Okay, Butterflies, do you know anything about the coffee grind situation? Please help me with that. But the young lady just gave some good information about the decomposition, all A. Okay, now back to the Vicks. Kathy says, speaking of, she said, where is your girl, Shaquanda Malika Shanika? Girl, that bitch. She better not be in my live tonight. I know that. She better not be in my live tonight. Kathy says, Shaquanda. Infinite Fields. Hi, Infinite Fields. How are you? This is the first time that I'm seeing you, honey. So I'm thinking... yeah, if you were commenting prior to just now, I didn't see it, hon. All I see, this is my first time seeing you, so welcome. I hope my comments aren't invisible. I'm sorry, ma'am. If this is your first time in my live, I'm sorry that you are experiencing that. But this has been an ongoing problem in the last week since I've been on live. Hi, Brandon. How you doing? As Wendy Williams would say, how you doing? How you doing, Brandon? Okay, Vicks. So, if you have little kids, this is what you do with Vicks. You take that Vicks, you rub it on the child's feet, preferably the bottom, but you can rub it on the whole entire foot, okay? Take some socks, some really thick socks or a couple pair of socks. Put those socks on your child's feet. Cover them up really, really good. You know, with covers. Put the Vicks right here on their throat. That will help with the coughing, okay? You put it on the chest. We all know about the little chest, rubbing it on the chest, but put it right here on their throat. I've been doing it for years for my daughter. It helps with the coughing, and then the vapors help with to open up the nose. But that Vicks on the feet and put those socks on your feet, you know your feet gonna sweat with socks on. And then covers on top of that. Child, chest, throat. I bet you your baby feel good. Your baby gonna go to sleep. She gonna be able to breathe. All that coughing ain't gonna be happening, and she gonna feel better in the morning, okay? I know from experience that works, okay? So if anybody have little kids, or it could be teenagers, because I've even done it. You know, she's 14, and I think the last time I had to do it was last year. She hasn't been sick enough for me to have to do it recently, but Miss Lopez says my mom still uses Vicks. Yes, honey, I keeps me a little jar of Vicks in my cabinet. Because, I mean, it's worked. I mean, I have 5 kids. I've used it on all 5 of my kids. It's just like the best thing ever. The best thing ever. Hi, April. Horny, child. Horny. Miss April, like when I say horny. And I remember one time somebody commented and they said, I don't understand what you're saying. You keep saying horny. What does that mean? And I spelled it out for him. And I says, it really means honey. H-O-N-E-Y. But the way that I say it, you spell it H-A-W-N-E-E. And I just thought that was so funny. It was like, what do you be saying when you say horny? That was so funny. But, okay, so yeah. That's the deal on the Vicks. And I'll tell you another trick too that's good for fevers. Just give me a second. Salvage says steam from a hot shower helps too. You are absolutely right about that. If you sick, child, go get yourself a hot shower, and sometimes for some reason that does make you feel like so much better. Okay. Now, Miss April, y'all, has a channel. Okay, here on YouTube. Her name is April, okay? Just type in April and you should be able to pull it up. She did a tag today, and it's called, hold, because I did a live on Instagram, y'all, while I was at the nail shop, so y'all need to be following me on Instagram. Eyesmarriednow, lowercase letters, no spaces. I did a live while I was actually at the nail shop, okay? And I showed y'all how pretty, you know, the nail shop was. And I showed y'all, you know, the glitters, some of the polishes that I didn't show you the exact one that I was going to use, but I was just showing y'all all the little glitter things that they had. And Miss April was in my live. Now, let me get the name of the video. It was a tag in reference to Get to Know Me or something. But let me give you the exact name. Okay. It's called April, what's the name of the tag, boy? Something about Get to Know Me tag or something like that, child. Please, April, tell the people what's the name of the tag you did. So y'all go, oh, Get to Know Me tag. Okay, boom, got it. Okay, so y'all go over and show some love and support to April on YouTube. Name is April, A-P-R-I-L. And she did Get to Know Me tag. So go on over there and get to know April. And we'll go from there. It was a young lady in here last night that does videos. And I had totally forgot about it. And I had not seen or heard from her in a long time. Petal is Blessed. Please go check her out, y'all. P-E-T-A-L ISBLESS. Okay, go over and show her some love. I should have did that last night, and I'm sorry I forgot. But yeah, that's the sweetest lady ever. So y'all go over and check her out. Okay, now let's get to this. Miss Sophia. Hi, Miss Sophia. How are you? You snuck in the back door, girl. I ain't even see you come in, but I see this comment you got up here. Now she said I just Googled it. Girl, she said I Googled it. She said fresh coffee grounds are acidic. Used coffee grounds are neutral. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Miss Sophia. Okay, I did not use the fresh grounds. I brewed my coffee, took the filter out with those wet coffee grinds in it, and that's what I used. She's saying she Googled it, and those used grinds are neutral. They're not acidic. So that's, thank you, ma'am. Now let me finish reading what she wrote. Used coffee grinds are neutral. I have frequently used coffee grinds in my plants to help them grow. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew that somebody told me to put some coffee grinds after I fixed my coffee. I knew they said grinds. I knew I wasn't crazy. So Miss she had told me, well, I had got it wrong. She was saying use the actual coffee that you drink, pour that in there. But I remember somebody, and like I told y'all know I get a lot of comments from a lot of different places, so I don't remember exactly who said what or what said who, but I remember what somebody said, even though I can't pinpoint who said it. But I remember somebody telling me something about coffee grinds. So Miss Sophie, girl, welcome to my live. And girl, you came bearing information, okay? Child, you are a blessing. Thank you. Because I was so scared that I had screwed it up. So I actually don't have to go and do a update because you said it's okay to use that to help your plants to grow. What I do need to do is go over and let them know that you can use coffee, liquid coffee, like she said. But then, like Miss Butterfly said, you got to be careful. I guess Google the kind of plant you have and make sure that using that black coffee is not too acidic for that type of plant. Because Miss Butterfly says that for some plants, that black coffee, before you put your creamer and your sugar and your butter in it, she said that could be acidic for some plants. So Google the type of plant you have before you pour black coffee in there. Okay? And use used coffee grinds. So I did not make a mistake. So what I'm going to do now is Google to see if bonsai plants, if the coffee itself, the liquid, is too acidic for this type of plant. Now, since I know that I have a couple plant people in here, let me ask y'all a question, and then we're going to move on, girl, to some serious, not that this ain't serious, because this is my baby, okay? This is all serious stuff. But why, okay, bonsai plants need to get plenty of sunlight, okay? So when it was summertime, I would set it out in the sun. 6 to 8 hours worth of light is what it needs, okay? Since it has gotten cold, I can't really set her in the window to get sun because it's too cold. And even though light shines in the house, it's not that direct sunlight that I think she needs. So Miss she told me, because I was asking her, can I just get a plant light? Which I need to go to Home Depot and get a plant light so that she can have the light, because she's not getting this, and we don't get a whole lot of sun out here in this climate. Anyway, you know, that's why I'm vitamin D deficient every winter, because we don't get enough sun out here. So I'm going to get a plant light so that my plant can survive. And I'm just wondering, is the reason why, you know how when a Christmas tree gets dry, the little sticks fall off? Well, these, if you look, see, they're falling off. And this is just on its own. And I try to spray it with the rainwater because I'm thinking maybe it needs some moisture, but it's so brittle. It actually feels like a cactus plant. Like it really sticks your hands. And I'm just wondering, do anybody know anything about bonsai plants? And I know I can Google it, okay, and I will. But if anybody know what I can do about my plant getting the light, well, I've really just answered my own question. Go ahead and buy a plant light. Because, like I said, we don't get the sun that we need out here in the wintertime. And I really do not want my plant to die because I love that plant. But, yeah, it's falling off. Like, very easily. They just falling off. And I keep it watered, so she's definitely not lacking moisture. But she's definitely not getting the sun that she needs either. So, anyway. So, let's just keep this moving. Okay, let me see what thank Thank you, Miss Sophie. She said, I love your videos and I love Shaquanda. Girl, Shaquanda Malika Shaniqua. She is a hot mess, but okay. She got friends. Yeah, I mean, I loved her at one time until she slept with my husband. That's a whole nother story, and I'll get to all that later. But anyway, I have some other good girlfriends, Miss Sophie, that you might like that I had mentioned the other night on the live. And one of the, you already know about Bonquetta. See, me and Shaquanda Malika Shaniqua and Bonquetta and Miss Motifa. See, we was all good girlfriends, okay? But I have a couple more good girlfriends that I have never mentioned, and y'all have not met them yet. And one of them name is Shanaqua, okay? So I got Shaniqua, and I got Shanaqua, and I got Corn, okay? So Shanaqua and Corn, y'all haven't met them yet, okay? But thank you, Miss Sophie. I'm glad that you know. Phyllis said, woo-wee, that's a good thing. Phyllis, child, that's how I felt. Miss Sophie saved my brain and my life because I was so scared that I had did something that was going to seriously harm my plants. So thank you, Miss Sophie. Sharing is caring, child. So she Googled it and came back with some information, and I really appreciate you for that. Kathy laughing. I know I'm crazy, Kathy. Shanaqua. Shanaqua is my cuckoo girlfriend. Shaquanda Malika Shaniqua was my ace boom coon at one time, okay? But we gotta wait for this DNA test to come back before I determine whether we're gonna stay friends or not, okay? So she got her own channel, and she says she want to tell her side of the story. So if y'all want to hear her side of the story about why she slept with my husband and possibly might be pregnant by him, then go over to her channel. It's called Girl Bye, okay? I will link it in the description box, and then we're going to just keep this moving. Okay, now, let me tell y'all, and I have not eaten yet, and I'm so hungry, y'all. Let me tell you about the nail shop, okay? I don't know what it is. I don't know if I just have this persona, or I don't know if people just, I don't know. People just starts talking to me like all the time, okay? So I'm sitting in the nail shop. The lady that was sitting next to me getting her nails done, she, you know, we were just talking about nails. And then she started talking about the fact that, you know, she's going to this Christmas party. They were putting like this really pretty gold glitter. A lot of people is getting glitter for, you know, for the month of December that starts tomorrow because of Christmas. You know, when you think of Christmas, you think of bright lights and all the, you know, glittery stuff and all that kind of traditional stuff. So a lot of people are getting glitter, and a lot of people are actually getting red glitter. But y'all know I just gotta do me, girl. I gotta be different, girl. So I got lavender glitter nails, okay? So we was talking about that, okay? So then she got her nails finished. I said, okay, enjoy your Christmas party, blah, 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 goodbye. The next lady that sat down, we got talking, okay? Oh, really, Stacy? Now, that sounds pretty. Stacy says she got her ring finger silver glitter with red nails. Ooh, girl, yeah, that look like that might be pretty, girl. Stacy, child, do you have an Instagram? Did you post pictures of it on Instagram, girl? Because I bet that is so pretty. Thanks, Miss Phyllis. Thanks, Jada. Okay, so that's what I did for my nails now. Okay, so the next lady sat down, and we were just talking about nail length and stuff like that. And she was saying that she had her nails this length one time. And then her sister-in-law, when she got married 25 years ago, her dress had like 50 buttons on the back. You know those wedding dresses that have all those buttons on the back, or it has all those little hoop things, and you got to hoop the string around each hoop? Well, she said that her nails was about this long, and she had to button 50 buttons on the back of a wedding dress with nails like this. And she said she had to do it like this because, you know, with these kind of nails, you can't, certain things you can't do. And she was saying, I was like, well, dang, wasn't nobody else that had short nails could help her with her dress? She said, well, you know, all the wedding party, all those ladies were supposed to help, but they were busy getting themselves ready. And so I was the only one there that could help her. So, yeah. Stacy said I did on my story. Oh, really? Okay, Stacy. Is that your Instagram name, Stacy? Is your Instagram name the same as what's on here? She says she got a story to tell, girl, over on Instagram. So anyway, I have a story over it. Well, I don't have a story. I did a live, and it'll be up for the next 24 hours while I was in the nail shop. So if you want to see that, then go on over there. I wasn't getting my nails done yet. I had just got there, and I decided to come and holler at the people on Instagram Live. And I was showing y'all some different, you know, nail colors that I was thinking about getting. Glitter colors. Stacy said, let me check. Okay, hon. Okay. Fine. So she was telling me about the little story. She had to button up 50 buttons. Okay, fine. Finally, I got my nails done. I'm sitting over at the you know, the little table where you dry your nails at. Sitting there, you know, minding my little business and everything, watching the little TV that was on. So this lady, two ladies had came over to sit down, and they were together. So I thought they were friends. It was a little girl, one of the little girls that belonged to one of the nail techs. These are, I don't know if they're Chinese, Korean, or whatever, but anyway, they own the nail shop. And the little girl that was in there, she had polished her nails. And ironically, she had used this. And her little teeny fingernails, and she had polished them on her own, and her dad let her come over because dad had came to pick mom up that worked there. And she was under there with her little nails like this. And she was showing me her little nail, like she was just so friendly. So the two ladies that had came over, they was like, well, you know, when I was younger, we would have never been sitting in a place like this, you know, getting our nails done and stuff like that. And I said, oh, no way, child. I said, I ain't even know nothing about no nail shop when I was young. I said, these kids these days, they come and get their nails done, get their toes done, girl. They get it all, like, they just get it all done. I mean, like, I've literally seen little kids. And now they even have the little pedicure, you know, the chairs you sit in. They have the little foot bowl at the bottom, for, you know, for you get your pedicure. Well, now, at the nail shop that I go to, they have two little ones on the end, and they're pink, and it has like a little bear on it, specifically for children. So that's just like an in thing now for little kids to go get their nails and their toes and nails done. And I'm like, and so the lady came and she said that she was like, I would have never been found sitting in a place like this. I said, me either, child. I ain't even know nothing about it. Never heard of it. It was not no thing about going and get your nails and your toes done. What? The closest thing to nails that I would do when I was little, you remember how you used to take the rulers? If you remember the plastic rulers from way back when, and it had that little dip in the middle, so you have the ruler and then it has a little dip in the middle. Well, we used to take Elmer's glue and make a line in that little dip about this long and let it dry. And then we would take it off. Once it dried and got hard, it would be like a nail, skinny nail. And then we would put it on there and wrap some tape around it and act like we had nails. That was the closest thing to nails that we knew or did when we were younger. Okay, so then she got talking about, you know, when her son, you know, was in the 8th grade. Like, she just was, like, these people just be telling me their life story in the nail shop, like, out the blue. So finally, when she was talking about when her son was in the 8th grade, him and his friends wanted to put together to get a limo. And she was just like, no way, I'm not giving 8th grade. It wasn't even a prom. It was an 8th grade, some kind of snowman dance or something where you take a little date. And, excuse me, I had a piece of ham in my mouth. And she said they wanted the limo. And she told him, no, we are not doing a limo. You are only in the 8th grade going to a snowman dance. We will not be doing a limo. And she said she told him when you get to, you know, senior high, prom, and if you and your friends want to get together and get a limo, then fine, we'll do that. Now, I didn't know that she was talking about her son from when he was younger. I thought she was saying she had a son in 8th grade, and she was telling him when he gets to high school. Okay, Stacy, I'm going to go check it out, boo. Katie Boo. Hi, Katie Boo. I know I was supposed to call you Katie Boo, but I'm sorry, hon. I came right in from the nail shop and jumped on here. So I am so sorry. LA. We live and die in LA. A place to be. You got to be there to know it. everybody wanna see. We live and die in LA. LA's in the house, y'all. LA said I'm from Brooklyn. Okay, all right. So do you know that song that I was singing by Tupac, LA? That was a song by Tupac. Hi, Katie Boo. I'm sorry, Boo. Oh, no? Okay. I'm sorry, LA. When I saw LA, it made me think of that song by Tupac. Live and die in LA was like, excuse me, miss. I'm from Brooklyn, miss. I'm from Brooklyn. How about LA got me all the way together? No, I'm just kidding. But LA says, she says, no, but I love Tupac. Okay. All right, cool. Yep, I love Tupac too. Oh my God, I love his songs. Kathy said it's a good song. Yeah, I like that song by Tupac. I love you too, Katie Boo. You my boo boo. I love you, boobs. Okay. So as time went on, you know, we studied chit-chatting. So finally I was like, so you were saying your son is in the 8th grade, and I said, do you have any other kids? She was like, oh no, my son. She said, I said, oh, you was telling me this story about way back when your son was in school. And she says, yeah. She said, oh yeah, my boy, he's 34 now. So the girl that was sitting next to her, I said, oh, okay, I'm sorry, hon. I thought you was talking about the present. And I said, so is this your girlfriend here? And she was like, no, this is my daughter. And I was like, wow. She said, this is my daughter. She's 36, my son 34. And then she asked me, did I have kids? And I told her, yes, I did. So then she was like, I said, yeah, I have kids. I have grandkids, blah, 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 blah. So she was like, oh, well, I don't have any grandkids. And I said, oh, really? I said, your daughter? I said, and her daughter was like, no, I don't have any kids. She says, and I don't have any, and I don't want any. And I was like, oh my, she said, plus I'm getting to the age where I'm getting too old to be trying to have some kids anyway. And I said, okay, well, not really. I mean, the doctors say that once you get like around 34, 35, that's like the danger zone. But you can have a baby, at that age. So, child, this story gets really interesting, girl. Just listen, child. All right, Phyllis. Right, Miss Lopez. They say it's a risk, okay? So, and she was like, and I said, okay, so the daughter had already, before I could even say anything, she was like, oh, no, I don't have no kids, and I don't want any kids. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, what about your son? Do your son, does he want any kids? Because she said she had no grandkids. I said, well, what about your son? He don't want any kids? And she says, well, he's in a relationship. And she said her son was 34. She says, well, he's in a relationship with a lady that's like 10 years older than him. So that would make her 44. And he said, and she already got like 5 kids of her own. So no. And I said, well, if she 10 years, she's 44. I said, oh no, she got 5 kids. I said, oh no, she done. Because I got 5 kids. I'm 49. And girl, bye. What kid? Where? What? Coming out of what? Oh, okay. So once she said the girl was 10 years older than him, I was like, okay, that's going to be annoying. And she said she got 5 kids. So she said no. And I says, well, does he plan on marrying her? Because I'm thinking if he don't plan on marrying her or having any kind of long-term relationship, then maybe I'm trying to get a woman hope. I'm like, so maybe, he'll get involved with somebody else down the line and maybe you'll get a grandkid. And I said, so is he planning on marrying her? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I said, I'm so sorry to hear that. So she got a daughter that's 36. That's not, she's like, oh, hell no, I'm not even trying to get with this. I see y'all comments. I'm going to come back and address y'all in 1 second. So she wasn't trying to get with the son. He already tied up with some woman that's older that already, like, she done. So the only way that this woman is going to get grandkids is if this child, the girl that was sitting next to her, decides, and she says, ain't no change. I was in there trying to convince this woman to have a baby. I said, oh, your poor mama. I said, you don't want to give your mama a grandchild? She's so sad. Y'all, look. When it was all said and done, while that lady was sitting there crying, y'all know I told y'all First of all, I'm not a waterworks person, okay? I cry, but I'm not a waterworks person. My sister, on the other hand, she cries like she's a waterworks, okay? And I was telling y'all that I don't like for people to cry because I don't know what to say, okay? I don't know. When people start crying, I'm just like this. That lady started crying out of nowhere because she started talking about the fact that, you know, and I says, well, maybe, you know, maybe if he's really not really into the girl, maybe you can, you know, talk him into maybe, you know, maybe one day in life he'll find love, like true love, and end up having a baby. And she was like, well, no, my son doesn't, he doesn't talk to me. You know, we don't talk. He doesn't talk to me. So it's, I guess, whatever family, you know, issues going on. Her son don't talk to her. And then she says, and my daughter, who was sitting right next to her, she says, and we just started getting really close like the last couple years. She said, because we were estranged too. We didn't really talk much. And the daughter was like, Mom, because I was traveling the world. So her daughter, single, no kids. She was traveling the world. So she didn't really have like a, you know, a close-knit relationship with the mom. So she was like, we're doing really good now, but, you know, for a while we weren't. And she was like, do you pray? And I said, child, boo. Yes, yes. And she was like, well, can you pray for me? And I said, oh, she told me her name was Louise. She told me her son's name was Gary. She said, can you pray for me and my son's relationship, that, you know, one day we will start talking again? And I said, oh, sure, honey, I will. And she says, and this is my daughter, Michelle. If you can pray just for all. I said, I'll pray for all of y'all. I said, but they were so sad. Like that lady started bawling in the nail shop at the little drying station. And luckily it was a box of napkins sitting right on top of the drying station. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, oh, please don't cry. And I was looking around. I grabbed the box and I gave it to her. She was like, oh, thank you. She said, I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I appreciate you trying to talk my daughter into giving me a grandchild. Like, this lady was in tears, y'all. I felt so sorry for that lady. And she says, you know, she said, I wish back then I would have had maybe 4 or 5 kids, because then I said, you know what? Yeah, because then maybe you would have more of a chance of having grandkids. Because if you had 4 kids or 5 kids, then, you know, maybe these 2 would have been like, oh, hell no, I'm not having no kids. But then maybe 1 out of the 3 would have said, okay, I'm going to have kids. But she only had 2. And by her luck, these 2 kids, well, the son didn't say he didn't want to have kids. He's just involved with a young lady who's completely done. And if he marries her and they stay together till death do us part, then I guess he won't have no kids. So isn't that the most saddest story ever? This lady will never get to see something that started from her. She had her kids and then her kids had kids. And I felt so bad for that woman, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't know what to do with people when they cry. I hate it because it makes me so sad. Like, I don't know what to say. And that lady was bawling. She was like, well, just please pray for us. And I said, ma'am, I surely will. And child, when I was leaving out that nail shop, I really was literally saying a prayer for that woman. Because you know how people say they're going to pray for you. And girl, by the time they lay down and say a prayer at night, they forget. No, I say it on the spot. I'll say a quick prayer. Lord, please help this woman. Whatever situation she's going through right now, help her, Lord. Help her to deal with it, to accept it, to whatever. I just say a little quickie right then and there. That's just how I do. If I say I'm going to pray for you, I say it right then and there. It ain't got to be no long, drawn-out prayer. Lord, please just help this person with whatever they're going through right now. Help them to deal with. Help them to be able to just deal with whatever they're going through. You know, it don't have to be no long, drawn-out prayer. But, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, oh, my God. That came out of nowhere. Seriously, that came out of nowhere. And that woman started crying her eyes out. And I felt so bad for that woman. I was like, dang. Okay. I know y'all was commenting. Okay. Stacy said, nah, my friend had her baby at 41 or 42. Well, people, listen. I watched a documentary on TV. The lady was 62 years old having her very first baby. So you can definitely have a baby at any age. But, you know, the doctors, you know, listen, the doctors go to school and they learn things from their textbooks and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And they are taught to tell women of the dangers of having a baby 34, 35 and up. But women do it all the time. And, you know, the bottom line is this. If the Lord wants you to bring forth a child, if the Lord wants a child to come forth through your womb, you could be 100 years old. If he wants to bring a child through your womb, it's coming through. Okay? So I don't worry about all that age and all, oh, well, it's dangerous, blah, 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 blah. Look, if the Lord don't want you to have a baby, he will close your womb. Okay? If the Lord doesn't want you to have a kid, even though you might get pregnant, the baby won't survive. Like, the Lord knows what he's doing. He knows what he wants. He knows who he wants to do what. Okay? So, the doctors are taught to tell you of different things. I was 36 when I had my son. Actually, when I had my son and my daughter, I was at the age, my last two kids, I was at the age where they say it's dangerous. It's a risk. And they offer you this test called it's a test that they give you where they put this long needle in your stomach. And what they do is they're testing to see if the baby has Down syndrome. It's something that they can test when you're pregnant by putting a needle in your stomach and drawing out some kind of fluid, and they can tell if your child is going to be born with Down syndrome. And they recommend that you get this test when you're at the age where they call it dangerous to have a baby. So when I was pregnant with my last two kids, they offered me this test, and I was just like, excuse me, but no, okay? You are not going to stick a needle in my stomach, in my baby, in my sack, in nothing, and test nothing, okay? If whatever happens, happens. If my baby come out with a problem, we're going to deal with it. I'm going to love that baby just as if it was a normal child. So, no. Because me knowing whether it has Down syndrome is not going to change anything. So, okay, so let me get back to this. Okay, so Stacy says her friend was 41, 42. Women have babies all the time at different ages. Selvanetti. Hi, Selvanetti. I hope I'm saying that right. How you doing? April said, oh, wow. Kathy said, Tweety woke up. No, Kathy, Tweety didn't wake up unless... Did you hear Tweety? I didn't hear Tweety. If you heard Tweety whistling, that means it's a storm coming. Because once at nighttime and once you cover birds up, they don't make noise. Well, my bird don't make noise. The only time that my bird tweets after she goes, you know, is covered up for bed, the only time she will you know, make bird noises is if it's a bad storm coming. For some reason, they can sense it and she will start tweeting. So whenever I hear my bird tweeting and she's covered up, me and my husband be like, it's a storm coming. So if you heard my bird, then it's a storm coming. And it was raining tonight. So, Miss Lopez, isn't that the saddest story ever? Your face was like, yeah, Miss Brownskin, like, I don't, girl, Okay, Cheryl said, oh, you were meant to be there to listen to her. Miss Cheryl, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but people just start talking to me for some reason. And they just start telling me their whole life story. I don't know. Maybe it's a persona. Maybe, I don't know. But you're right. It was meant for me to be there to listen to that lady. She was so thankful that I listened to her and that I was trying to convince her daughter to have a baby. Like she was like, oh, well, thank you for trying. Because the whole time I was talking to her daughter, she was like this, looking at me like, oh my God, is this lady going to be able to convince my daughter to have a baby? Child. And then I was telling the daughter, I said, well, maybe one day, you know, you'll meet Prince Charming and you might change your mind about having babies. You know, sometimes you get with a man and you be all in love, girl, and the first thing you want to do is have a baby child. And I was like, well, maybe, you know, that'll happen. Like I was just giving different scenarios. And the lady was really appreciative of it. And she said, I thank you for trying to convince my daughter. wait a minute. Y'all done said some interesting stuff here. Okay, so Selva T, yeah, that was sad. Phyllis, yes, that lady was hurt. Cheryl said prayers mean a lot. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Very sad, brown skin. Yes. Okay, Majid said that's right. Miss Lopez said that's true though. Stacy says amnio. Yeah, amnio. They take the amnio fluid from your stomach with the needle and test it to see if your baby is going to have Down syndrome. But they only give that test to women that are at that age where they say it's a little bit risky. And I was at that age with my last two, and I refused the test. I didn't want it. Stacy said Tweety was talking up a storm. Really, y'all? I did not hear. Is y'all sure it's not that water in the background? I didn't hear Tweety. Well, child, I tell you what. I'll let you know tomorrow if it's a storm. Because if y'all heard my birdie, it's Tweety right here, and I got a bird behind you, Daisy. If you heard them tweeting, I'm going to let you know tomorrow if we have a storm tonight. But thank y'all. I didn't know that, Stacy. Stacy said they was talking up a storm. Well, I don't know. Savanti said my sister had my niece at 44. Yeah, see, women have babies at different ages all the time. But I think it's the doctor's duty because, you know, they went to school and they got to tell you, you know, they got to tell you that it's a risk when you're at a certain age. And I'm sure it is. I'm not trying to act like it's not a risk. But it's also not impossible, you know, to have a baby, you know, at an older age. It's not impossible. Miss Lopez says you have a friendly face. Oh, thank you, Miss Lopez. Is that why all them ladies kept talking to me? Child. But the people, every time I go in this nail shop, I think it's been over a year now since I found this particular nail shop out here in Buffalo, New York. Because when I first moved here, I had checked out a couple different ones. And then I found this particular one and I loved it. And so I've been going here for about a year now. And when I tell y'all, I'm the only African-American female that's generally in there. Every time I go in there, I'm generally the only one in there. It was only like 2 other times that I saw one other African-American woman in there. It's predominantly Caucasian women in this nail shop. But I'm telling you, these are the sweetest people. And it's different people each time, but they are so, like, everybody that, like, nobody looks at me crazy. You know, nobody looks at me funny when I walk in. Even though I'm the only one, nobody looks at me funny. And they all just kind of gravitate. When I'm sitting, you know, in the waiting area, waiting to be seen, they start talking to me. When I get to the table and the man's doing my nails, they talk to me. When I get to the drying station, the lady starts telling me her story and then starts crying. Like, it's something. But just I thank God for it. Because I love helping people. It's just that when they cry, I get stuck. When they start crying, I get stuck. Because I don't know. I'm like, because I'm not a waterworks person. And that really makes, that kind of chokes me up a little bit. When people cry. You know how when people cry, kind of make you cry or make you feel like you want to cry. And then my hormones is just offbeat now, being as though I'm going through the perimenopause. You know, I'm 49, so I'm going through perimenopause. So my emotions is a little bit off. I do cry more now than ever before because of that. So when people cry, I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I couldn't believe that lady was crying. And her daughter, she wasn't sympathetic at all. When the lady started crying, I was like, oh my God, oh, miss, please don't cry. And her daughter was like, oh, there you go again. See, that's why. And you know what? If I was to ever have a child, it would definitely have to be a boy. Because girls got too much drama with them and they cry too much. And I just can't with the waterworks stuff. I just can't. I said, ooh. Like, she didn't have no sensitivity towards her mom. Like, I was just like, oh my God. I'm probably being a little dramatic the way I'm saying it. That lady was not doing all this. And, you know, I'm talking like, you know, like I talk, like Shaquan, Dominica Shanika talk. That lady was not talking like that. But she was saying that, like, you know, oh my God, if I have a child, it would have to be a boy. Because, and I says, well, if you have a child, you definitely can't pick. Well, then again, now I heard a few years ago where they was talking about how you can pick which sex you want your child to be. And I think if you get that in vitro and fertilization, if you want like a male or a female, they can pick out the male or the female sperms. If you know, like you can pick what you want. I don't know. That's not natural to me. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. There you go. Amniocentesis. Amnio is like the short name for it. Amniocentesis is the name of the test when they stick that needle in your stomach to see if your child is going to have Down syndrome. Miss Cheryl says she heard a bird too. Okay, so that's 3 people that said they heard my bird. I was probably so into talking. Was I talking about the lady that started crying? Because if I was talking about the lady that started crying, then yeah, I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing because I was into that story. So, okay, well, that's 3 people. Well, thank y'all. It's a storm coming, y'all. It's a storm coming. LA said yummy. Yeah, I had just grabbed some some nuggets from Burger King, and this is some new sauce that I discovered. I don't know how long it's been around, called Buffalo sauce. Delicious. And you get these for $1.49. 10-piece nuggets for $1.49 at Burger King. And oh, what time is it, y'all? Because I gotta make sure this gets up before midnight. Well, it is up. I'm live. So as long as I'm live. So it's up. I'm good. It's 11:52. I was going to say I got to get off here so I can upload it. Now, if I was just doing a video that I needed to upload, then I would have to do the video and then upload it before midnight just so that I can, you know, say, well, yeah, I vlogged the last day of November because I'm doing it nonstop. But I'm live, and I've been live since 10-something, so I'm good. I've been on here hour and 27 minutes, so yeah, I'm good. So anyway, oh, and I had just got a burger. They got burgers for $1. Okay. If you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, okay, I posted. I'm going to show you what I posted. They had, and it's too late now because it's almost midnight. I'm sorry. I should have probably told y'all this when I first came on. But that's why you need to be friends with me, child. You need to follow me, girl, so you can be in the know, girl. So let me just show y'all. Checkers. Now, depending on where you live, it's called, you know, depending on where you live, it could be called Checkers or Riley's. It's the same place. It just depends on where you live. I think in California, it's called Riley's. But here in Buffalo, New York, it's called Checkers, okay? They had burgers for 69 cents all day today. Today only. 69 cents for burgers. Checkers burgers are delicious. So I'm sorry I didn't mention it when I first came on here, but I posted it earlier today. 9 hours ago, I posted it. 69 cents all day. They had burgers. Checkers and Riley's, depending on where you live at. I didn't get a chance to get to Checkers because, like I said, I was going to go after I came from the nail shop. But my husband didn't want me to ride way up there, you know, because it was already at 10 o'clock. He didn't want me to ride way over because Checkers is not like right around the corner from me. And it was raining, so he didn't want me to take that ride, and it was dark and it was raining. He was just like, you know, so I missed the deal. Well, I shared it with you all, so hopefully you all, hopefully you all got in on the deal. Okay, let me go back. Wait a minute, I saw my Katie Boo says that she had a bad day. Wait a minute, hold up. Phyllis said my mother was 39 when she had me. Really, Phyllis? Wow. Wow, Phyllis. Stacy said, yeah, Tweety was talking up a storm. Okay, I think I read that already. Okay, yeah, I did read that already. All right, I talked about the amniocentesis. My head is cut off. Wait a minute, y'all. Keep on. April says, yup, and you're easy to talk to. Oh, thank you, April. Apparently so. I must have that demeanor because people just start talking to me, telling me their life story, child. Cheryl says, you have a warmth about you. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. What she say? Yes, equality between different races is beautiful. Yes, Miss Lopez. I love it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. This nail shop, like, I don't have no problems. Everybody just talk to me like I'm a normal person. I love it there. Oh, Katie Boo. What's wrong, Boo? Are you mean you had a bad day because you, oh, you know what? Okay, I remember when we was messaging each other on Messenger, and I remember what you said. I'm sorry, Boo, I didn't get the chance to call you back so we could talk about it. But hang in there, Boo. Hang in there, girl, because, girl, child, just know that you are not alone. We all go through the foolishness and the foolery, girl, with the male counterpart, okay? I'll just put it like that, the male counterpart. So just hold on, Boo. Is it okay if we talk about it tomorrow? Can you hold on until tomorrow? If you can't, then I will call you when we get off this live. If you can, then, girl, I'm going to bed when I get off this live. Katie Boo, I'm sorry, Boo. But I remember why you said you had a bad day today. Okay. April says, oh, no. Let's see. Is Katie Boo still in here? Oh, she's still in here. Let's see. Stacy says, well, she doesn't sound nurturing at all. No, the lady's daughter. No, she didn't. That was bad. The lady was sitting there bawling her eyes out, and she was like, ugh, and started talking about she'd rather have a boy because girls is too emotional. Katie said, what you eating? Okay. Nuggets and burger, girl. Hi, Patricia. How you doing, Patricia? How you, boo? Got some new folks that came through the back door. Layla. Hi, Layla. How are you? Hi, Boom Boom. They said they've always had buffalo sauce. Well, yeah. I was just saying that I just discovered it. I'm sure they had this forever and ever on men, but I just discovered it. And it's really, I just discovered it like a week ago, and it's really good. But thanks, Boom Boom. I appreciate it. Stacy. Yep, check her, Stacy. It was 60 on Instagram. It was I had posted it, you know, in case anybody wanted to go get in on that deal. Okay. Hi, Pia. How you doing? She says it's rallies in Ohio. Okay, Pia. Okay, somebody says, okay, Henry, is abortion okay? Well, that's personal, Henry. That's personal, huh? Phyllis. Savanti, yes. Checkers. Hi, Veronica. How you doing? How you doing, Veronica? Okay, Henry said no, because in school we had to debate over abortion. Okay. Abortion is definitely a hot topic. It's definitely a very debatable topic. But the only thing I can say is that I don't have a heaven or a hell to put nobody in. So I'm not going to be the one to judge whether people should or shouldn't. I just stay in my own lane. Okay. I just know that none of us are perfect. We have all made mistakes. We have all done things that weren't right. We've all done things that were wrong. I'm not the one to put things on a scale and say, well, this is more worse than that, because, you know, as far as I know, all sin weighs the same. So I don't have a heaven or hell to put anybody in, so I'm not going to be the one to judge, and I definitely don't tell people what to do. I give advice, you know, on things based off of my experience, because I'm no expert in nothing. I give advice based off of my experience. So, as it relates to abortions and whether people should or shouldn't, I don't have a heaven or hell for nobody, and you do not have to answer to me for any choices that you make in life. And I'm going to just leave it like that. I'm really surprised, though, that they had... What grade are you in? Okay, Henry, what grade are you in? Are you in high school, or are you talking about in college? I'm just curious. Hi, Penny. How you doing? Oh, you're in the 9th grade and y'all had a debate about abortion? Was this one of your... Because I know back when I was in school, they had a class called sex education, or they may call it a health class or whatever. So is it some kind of health or sex education class that you had? And was it a question that your teacher threw out there and was just asking you all, do you know anything about? You know, because I'm asking 9th graders, because my daughter's a 9th grader, and she was just in 8th grade last year, and I don't talking about abortion in class, like, no, I don't know about all that. We either had to debate about immigration, abortion, gun laws, and other controversial stuff. Oh, wow. That's intense. Because I wouldn't think it was random. Okay, well, I bet that was interesting. And it would have been interesting to hear what you guys were saying at your young ages. Like, it would have been interesting to hear whether y'all knew about it. Did all the kids know what abortion was? To even debate it. Like, that seemed like a pretty tough one for 9th graders to be. It's a class about leadership. Okay. Well, child. Okay. Phyllis says, I was saying yes about my mother having me at 39. Sorry, I didn't say. Okay. Oh, okay, Phyllis. That's what your yes was about. Okay. Wow. 39. Isn't that something? Kathy said, good night, boo. Good night, everyone. Long day. Wore me out. Okay, Kathy, boo. Good night, honey. You sleep well tonight, and hope you have a better day tomorrow. Or hopefully they won't wear you out tomorrow. Tomorrow Friday. So even if they do wear you out, you can be like, yes, it's Friday. Thank God. Okay, let's see. Henry said, oh, yeah, it was awkward. Yeah, I can imagine. Because I'm sure if I mentioned that word to my daughter right now, she wouldn't have a clue what I was talking about. And she's a very intelligent girl. Matter of fact, speaking of intelligent, my children, okay, they just came out with the fourth quarter. The first quarter report cards. Both of my children made honor roll once again. My daughter made high honor roll this time. I didn't know there were different levels of honor roll. I just thought honor roll was honor roll. But I found out today, girl, you got an honor roll, then you got high honor roll. So my daughter made high honor roll and my son made honor roll. Their averages are like, I think my daughter's average was like 95 point something and my son's average was 94. He was 1 point away from being a high honor roll because he was 94 point something and she was 95 point something. So I'm so proud of my children. I really am. And they had an award ceremony and they got certificates. My daughter got a certificate for the high honor roll, and then she got a plaque for being the most something student in foreign language. And my son got the honor roll certificate and his plaque saying he was the most, I don't know the exact how it read, for math. So he got a plaque for math. She got a plaque for foreign language, and they both got the honor roll certificates. So I was really proud of you, of my baby. So if your kids are doing good in school, child, be thankful, pat them on the back, hug them, let them know how proud you are of them, keep them encouraged. Because I'm telling you, in this day and age, child, you blessed if you have children that are really doing good at school and not being distracted by peer pressure. Because peer pressure is something in school. It's really something in school. I'm telling you. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, all A. Thanks, Stacy. Thanks, Phyllis. Yes, these days, if you can get your kids to go to school and do the right thing, girl, it's a blessing. So I always try to let them know I'm proud of it. And I mention it because I'm proud of my babies. Because they could be doing a whole lot of other stuff, child. I'm telling you, some of the stories I hear about people and the things that they're going through with their kids, like, really. It was much easier, Cheryl, when we was growing up, period. The times these days is something. Something else. Lord, we had a whole hour and 40 minutes. And I never even talked about what I had wrote down, girl. Because see, when I think of stuff to talk about, I write it down. Because my mind, girl, it goes like... I actually had some stuff to talk about. Okay, I think I'm caught up on the comments. Okay. All right, since I'm caught up, let me just get good with this. Y'all, I got a story to tell y'all. I'm not going to tell it to y'all tonight because, child, we'll be on here for 2 more hours, girl. And I ain't got 2 more hours to give y'all because I got to go to work tomorrow. And it's 12:07. So I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes since it's the last day. Well, it's the next day. Today is December. Happy December the 1st, y'all. But I have completed. I have successfully completed non-stop vlogging every day in November 2017. Yay! I thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Y'all have really supported me this month, and I'm really grateful and appreciative of it. Thank you, Jeronica. I thank y'all for supporting me. Henry said, was school easy back then? Well, no. I think basically you know, peer pressure has always been a thing. I mean, even back when I was younger, there was a lot of peer pressure. So that's just, I don't think that's ever going to change. Henry, peer pressure has always been, in my opinion, at least during my time. It was a lot of peer pressure. But I think that it was easier in the sense that, see, they didn't have a whole lot of social networking going on back then when I was a kid. Because I noticed now, a lot of, okay, I went to my son's career school. They had to bring your parent to school day at his career school like a week or 2 ago. And I remember telling y'all I had went. So while we were there, the teacher was talking about how, you know, the kids love Snapchat. You know, he got to constantly get on some of the children about, you know, the Snapchat. And, you know, like these kids are really into the social network type stuff. But I noticed as it relates to peer pressure type stuff, I noticed that a lot of stuff happens with the kids, as far as like on Facebook and Snapchat, and like a whole lot of on you know, between the kids. And then they go to school and they, you know, they fight on Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, Facebook, and then they go to school and carry out what they was fighting about on the internet. I remember that time when they had that big riot in Baltimore, Maryland, which is where I'm from. And the kids is the ones that started that riot. I don't know if y'all remember, and I don't know if any of you all were following that on Fox News or the World News during the time when they had that big, huge riot in Baltimore. But those kids started that. And they started it because somebody went on Facebook and posted that at a certain time when school let out, that, you know, all the kids are supposed to meet up near, if you're not from Baltimore, you're not going to know what I'm talking about, but it's a mall called Mondawmin Mall. And all these kids were supposed to meet at a certain time up near this small area, and they were supposed to basically taunt the police. And that's what they ended up doing. They went up there, they was throwing rocks, and it was all on the news, throwing rocks at the police. They went in the mall, looted the malls. Like, the kids were just like ruthless. The kids were actually worse than the adults. Everybody was showing off during that riot, but the kids were the worst. Like, they were fearless, they were heartless, they have no conscience. The kids of today, they have no conscience, they have no heart, they have no sympathy. Like, they are just ruthless. And I don't know, social media plays a big role in a lot of the stuff that's going on today with these children as far as in school and stuff. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Okay, Stacy says OPA, Oprah? Oprah. Majid. Thank you, Cheryl. She says, I really enjoy your videos. Thank you. I really appreciate that, huh? But anyway, yeah, so Stacy said it's Greek. But what does that mean? What does Oprah mean? By the way, y'all, my name is Greek. Okay, I don't know if y'all knew that, but my first name, Demetria, is Greek. And I was talking about that in the nail shop too, because when the lady was telling me what her name was, when she asked me to pray for it, she was like, you know, do you pray? She said, can you pray for me? She said, my name is Luis, my son's name is Gary, and my daughter's name is Michelle. And she said, and what's your name? And I told her D, because, you know, a lot of times when I say my first name, people, you know, it's not an easy name. So I just say D for short. And I says, D, you could just call me D. And I said, because my real name, you know, it's kind of hard. So I just tell people call me D. And I said, you know, it's a Greek name. And my grandmother gave me that name. And when I had my first child, my grandmother was still living when I had my first child. When I had my second child on down to my fifth, she was gone by that time. But when I had my first child, my grandmother, she loved names in the Bible. And she told me that if I had a boy, she wanted me to name him Bartholomew. Okay? Y'all heard of Bartholomew in the Bible? Okay? My grandmother wanted me to name my son. Well, if it was a boy, she wanted me to name him Bartholomew. And I was just like, that would be a no, Granny. I ain't gonna be able to do the Bartholomew. Carla, how are you, Carla? Carla said, I'm joining late. Oh, yes, but at least you here, huh? And the good thing about these lives is if you do miss the show, which a lot of people be like, oh, man, I missed it. Because live is definitely better, apparently, than, you know, going back and watching a replay. But the one good thing about the live is that you can go back and watch the replay if you missed it. So that's the good thing about it. Selvante Clinton, are you kidding me? Wow, I was born and raised in Maryland. Yes, I was born and raised in Maryland. I left Maryland 3 years ago when I was 46. Wow, Savante. Clinton, Maryland. I know exactly where that is. Yeah, Carla, you're going to have to go back and watch the replay, child. You missed an hour and 49 minutes. And I'm only going long tonight because this is my last for the nonstop. This is not my last live, but this is, you know, just to go out with a bang, you know, for the nonstop, the last day of the month. And I vlog every single day of this month. And I'm really happy that I made it, because it was a couple days now that I came on here and I was like, child, if it wasn't for me signing up for nonstop, I would not be her. Okay? Not here, but her. Because, girl, it was a struggle a couple of them times. It ain't easy. But if any of you all are going to do nonstop Vlogmas, they're calling it, which is the nonstop vlogging for December, let me know. If you're going to do Vlogmas, which is vlogging every day in December, then let me know. Is there anybody in here who is doing it? I've been asking for the past couple nights. Ain't nobody said they was doing it. Ain't nobody trying to sign up for guaranteed vlogs every day in a month. That's funny. Somebody said they might try it, and I do not. I'm sorry. I do not remember. I don't remember who said they might try it. I know that's right, LA. Child Bart. And I don't even like that, because that reminds me of Bart Simpson. Okay, who is this? Plus size? Hey, plus size, how you doing, boo? She said, Miss D, Liz here from Payala. Wait a minute now, let me think. Is WA... What state is WA, y'all? Puyallup? Okay, she's telling me that it's WA. You know what? Oh. Washington, D.C. I don't generally, people usually put DC down, because I'm from Baltimore. Usually when people are from Washington, they put DC, which stands for District of Columbia. So, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so you're not talking about Washington. So I was like, because Washington State. Okay, that's different. Okay, Washington State. Okay, because you said Washington. I'm like, wait a minute, because usually when people from D.C., they say D.C., Washington, which is right near Baltimore, they say D.C., which is the District of Columbia. Okay, Washington State. Okay, well, how you doing, plus size? And welcome to my live, hon. I appreciate you. Brown Skin says, I will try. Well, child, don't nothing beat a failure but a try, Brown Skin. So, woohoo! Y'all cheer Miss Brown Skin on for everyday vlogs. Now, she didn't say guaranteed now, so if she don't come on here, I don't want nobody trying to get her all the way. They got talking about, girl, you said you was going to do everyday vlog for Vlogmas. She did not. She says, I will try. And nothing beats a failure but a try. Okay, so what this say? Plus size from Facebook. Now, is your name... Okay, that's not your name on Facebook, right? Because it's weird. People... Okay, I'll be talking to people... Like, I'll be talking to somebody on Facebook. And I know their name on Facebook. But then they'll be commenting to me on my YouTube channel under another name. And I have no idea I'm talking to the same person. And they be like, well, girl, yeah, remember I was telling... They be in my comment section on my YouTube saying, girl, yeah, remember on Facebook I was telling you? And I said, you was on Facebook telling me, girl, when was you on Facebook telling me? And what's your name? Because this name right here, I ain't friends with nobody by this name on Facebook, girl. So what is you talking about, girl? What is you talking about? Oh, okay. Girl, I can't. Okay. Miss Plus Size says Elizabeth Vac Knits. Oh Lord, listen, and I feel so bad when I don't remember who's who. But listen, let me just say this, okay? I'm sorry, Miss Elizabeth. Is there anything in particular that we talked about that could refresh my memory? Thank you, Miss Savante. She said Washington State, I believe, and you're right, Miss Savante. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Miss Plus Size, Miss Elizabeth, honey, I'm so sorry. Let me just say this really quick, because I don't want people to get in their feelings thinking that, you know, that I'm, you know, I don't know, that I'm just ignoring people. I'm not talking to people, and, you know, you don't even know who you're talking to. And, child, I'm going to be frank with you. Half the time, I don't know. If you talk to me a whole lot on a regular basis, then I'll get to know you and I'll remember. But I'm telling you, y'all, with all the comments that I get on, at least, well, now it's 8 channels. And even though I don't upload consistently on all 8 channels, I still get comments because people are constantly going back watching archived videos. I always tell y'all, go back into the archives and get you some. People are constantly watching archived videos and commenting. So I get comments on 8 channels. Okay, so just imagine that. I get comments on YouTube on 8 different channels. I get Instagram comments. I get direct message comments on Instagram. People comment to me on my Facebook, and then they on the wall, I get comments, and then behind the scenes, which is Messenger, I get comments from Facebook. Email, people send me emails, long emails. So that requires taking some time and reading it and then responding. And I don't mind. I'm not saying I mind. I'm just letting y'all know all the different places that people talk to me from. So if I don't remember you, it's not that my conversation with you wasn't genuine. It's just that I talk to so many people. I have people that talks to me by texting me on my phone, calling me on my phone, because, you know, there's a few people that I've given my number to. And then I have that number that I give out online that, you know, sometimes I give out a number and say, call me and we'll talk live online. I did that the other day, and I had like 2 or 3 people that called me from that. And then people that will go back and watch that video later on will get that number and then call it. So, and then on top of that, I have my personal life calls. You know, I got my sister, I got my children, you know, that call me, my mom, cousins, family. And then I got a husband, okay? His name is Silly Simon, okay, as Veronica says. Then I got to find time through all of that communication. I got to find time for me. And I did that by going to get my nails done today. So basically what I'm saying is, Miss Elizabeth, I am so sorry, hon, that I do not remember. I'm sorry, hon. I apologize, boo. But I love each and every one of you all, even if I don't quite remember every single person. Like I said, if you don't talk to me on a regular basis, like constantly, then I don't know. Like, for instance, the young lady, Lovely Jackson, okay? I just found her channel about a week ago, okay? I don't know if I found her channel because she was recommended from, well, I was watching somebody else's video and I think they mentioned her and I went over to check her out. I don't remember how, but I found the young lady's channel, okay? And I shouted her out because she had a very interesting story on her channel that I thought a lot of women would benefit from. Okay, so Lovely Jackson on YouTube. Okay, I'm over on Facebook like a day later. And I'm scrolling, you know, checking out people on my timeline and what they posting and what they saying. And I'm trying to, you know, get it in a little bit. And this young lady, she says, oh, I want to thank you for the shout out. I really appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm looking because the name that, you know, her name on Facebook was not the YouTube name. So, and I knew I hadn't shouted out nobody with that name. So I'm looking, I was like, I said, well, who is this? And that particular day, or within that last 24 hours, it was only one person that I had shouted out. And so I was like, so then I went to her little profile and looked at her picture and I said, oh, that's Lovely Jackson. I had no clue because I didn't know her name. I knew her YouTube name and I had just found her channel. But the whole time I was friends with her on Facebook. I didn't know it. I had no idea. I'm friends with people on Facebook, and unless you promote yourself and post on your Facebook that you've uploaded a video, please go check me out, I won't know. I found a couple people that I'm friends with on Facebook and have been friends with for a while, and I never knew they had a channel. Never knew they had a YouTube channel. And some people, I'll ask them, do they have a YouTube channel? Because some people, you know, like their makeup will look really nice. And I'll be like, by chance, are you on YouTube? Because this one young lady, now her name was two different things. One, when she would comment to me on YouTube, it would be one name. And then on Facebook, it was another name. Well, I only knew her from Facebook. Well, I knew her on Facebook, but I knew her on YouTube as a commenter as another name. But I remember on Facebook saying, you know, do you have a YouTube channel? Because your makeup is awfully, like her makeup was like bomb. I really thought she did YouTube videos. And she said, you know, I only uploaded a video maybe once or twice, and it was years ago. And I'm, you know, but no, and I was just like trying to encourage her to do, girl, you should start doing videos. You are really good at what you do. And you got a talent to share. And, but it didn't work. I think she's kind of shy, so she didn't want to do it. But my point is, you know, it's a lot of people to remember because people have different names on different social medias, you know. So, like, I got my Good Government name on Facebook, but then I got, you know, all my channels is, you know, different names. So like, okay, so the young lady name is Elizabeth on Facebook, but it's plus size. It's actually plus size something on here. But anyway, so yeah, so please, y'all, don't get offended if I don't remember who you are, you know, or if I don't remember exactly, you know, what is what, because like I said, people from all over talks to me from morning to night. People be talking to me while I'm asleep, girl. I wake up in the morning with 100 messages. Hi, Pablo. How you doing? Hi, Camp. How you doing? I was just over here rambling, child. Last day of nonstop. In case y'all weren't, well, y'all just came in the house, so I just was giving y'all a bang for the last day of definite nonstop. I'm definitely gonna be on here shooting shit with y'all because I love doing this. Like, I absolutely love live. I wish I had got turned on to this much earlier, but better late than never. Better late than never. Oh, thank you, boo. Thanks, Pablo. I appreciate that, boo. But yeah, I'm just giving y'all an extra because I've been on here 2 hours, girl. And y'all know I say I try to make my lives like an hour. But, you know, we go out with a bang. Camp says, I'm up studying, Miss Juicy. Oh, and you decided to click on and watch and hear the foolishness and foolery that I got going on over here at midnight. So, Miss Elizabeth, Miss Plus Size, I love you, boo. And I'm so sorry that I don't, you know, specifically remember. But I love you, boo. And I appreciate you watching me and coming on my live and saying hi and saying good evening. Miss Camp said, yes, ma'am. I hear that, boo. But, yeah, I got 2 incredible stories to tell y'all. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to tell it on my EMN Network station, okay? So if you're not subscribed to my EMN Network TV channel, please do so. Because I got 2 stories to tell that was in the news. ting. Miss Camp said, ting. Girl, I need to ting my behind the bed as I'm getting sleepy. Plus size. Ha ha, K Camp. That's my favorite too. Oh, good. Plus size not mad at me. Oh, that's wonderful. You like that too, Miss Plus Size? Ting. I don't even know where I got that craziness from. But y'all seem to love it. So I need to get a t-shirt and put on there. Ting. So yeah, y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to my EMN Network TV station, because I'm gonna give you just like a quick little sneak peek of what it's gonna be about, and then y'all can decide if y'all want to go over there. Hey guys, hey Sissy Pooh, Sissy Pooh, girl, you is so late, girl. You is late, girl. I've been on here for 2 hours, girl. 2 hours, girl. Where you been at, Sissy Pooh? I'm getting sleepy. Okay, so quickly, just a little synopsis of what these 2 stories is about that I heard today that I want to share with y'all. Okay, one of them is about an 8th grader who was trying to feel his way as to his sexuality. Well, he was gay. I'll just put it like that. And a horrible thing happened. 8th grade. So just think about that. This is an 8th grader. He was gay. He was flamboyant. Blah 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 blah. And I will tell y'all what happened. Y'all are gonna be just like shocked. Okay. So hold that thought. Subscribe to EMN Network TV. Hit the notification bell, and when I upload it, you will be notified, girl. What? Pablo, come on the bit. You know what? He said, who cares? Oh, he said, who cares? Sissy Pooh, can you get Pablo, please? Because, girl, he said, who cares? Shabbat. What's that? Shabbat? Is that saying bye? Child, I don't know nothing about the slang. Shabbat. Okay. Oh, that means bye? Okay, Cam. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate you taking a moment from your studies, girl, and coming in here and listening to me and my foolishness and foolery. Well, but so have a good night, hon. I hope you passed your test. Hope you get an A on your test. And good night, honey. Okay, so that's one of the stories. The next story I got to tell y'all was about this man. Okay, Pablo, good night, hon. You have a good night. Miss Can't say I always miss your life. Oh, I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry. See, I don't have a set time that I come on, so it's kind of hard. You just kind of got to catch me, you know. Maybe eventually, you know, I will have a set time that I go live, and that way, if people want to catch me, they'll know what time. I'm going to think about that. I'm going to think about having a set time so that way people can catch me. You have a great night too, Cheryl. Thank you for joining me, hon. And then I'm about to get off here. I'm just going to tell y'all what this second story that y'all need to wait for. This man, okay, I'll just tell you this much. His name was Felipe. This man found out he had AIDS, girl. And he started spreading it. And the story gets deep, okay? I'll just put it to y'all like that. The story gets deep, okay? So, wait for it. I'm going to tell those 2 stories on my EMN Network TV news station. That's the channel where, girl, I report world news or the YouTube street news, girl. Okay? Pablo said, damn. All right. That story, I'm telling you, that story was off the hook. It was on 2020 2020 had a plus size says, good night, y'all, and God bless. Night, night, Miss D. Okay, Miss Plus Size, Miss Elizabeth. Good night, boo. I appreciate you coming in here and shooting the crap with me tonight. I love you, boo. You have a good evening, okay? Miss Kant said my edges is shapop. Girl, listen to her, but this now this is what you call ebonics. I love it though. I love it, girl. She says shapopping. I know that's right. Thank you, Miss K. Girl, a little something. Miss Kant. Miss K. Yeah, Miss Kant. A little something. But thank you, boo, girl. I'm going to use that word, shapopping, girl. My squiggly wigs is shapopping, girl. I'm shapopping, girl. Henry said ebonics. There you go. Miss Kant. Thank you, boo. I like that word, shapopping. Where you from, Miss Kant? Where are you from? Oh, thanks, Bandaboo. Girl, I finally went and got these nails done, girl. You gotta go back and watch the replay, Bandaboo, girl, to hear the story that what happened at that nail shop, girl. You gotta catch the replay on that. Where you from, Miss Camp? Spartanburg, South Carolina. Well, I be damned. Well, welcome all the way from South Carolina, girl. You is popping, girl, all the way from South Carolina. So I'm letting you know right now, Miss Camp. I'm going to be using your word, okay? And I'm going to let people know my good girlfriend, Miss Camp, said that my squiggly wigs was popping. She said, yay. Yeah, I like that, popping. Oh, man. All right, y'all. So look, look, I've been on here. Okay, I gave it to y'all tonight. 2 hours and 11 minutes. All right, y'all. So listen, this is the end of the nonstop vlogging. Mouth McStankums. Oh my God. Okay, Savannah. Oh my God. I'm not with your foolishness. I'm not with your foolishness and your foolery, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. That's something that Miss Vanna baby is my little sister. And that's a little side thing that girl, every time she said, I just laugh. And I start sweating and all kinds of foolishness. I'm not fooling with Miss Vanna baby. I'm not gonna do it. Miss Savanti, good night, hon. It's been real tonight. I love you. I enjoyed you tonight, honey. I appreciate you coming in here and chatting with me. I really did. You have a good evening tonight. Okay? So, y'all, it's been real. It's been real ghetto for the whole month of November. But I enjoyed this, y'all. I thank y'all for supporting me every single day of this month. I love y'all. Because without y'all, there would be no me. If y'all didn't come on here and watch me act a donkey girl, then there would be no need for me to come up on here, okay? So I appreciate y'all. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And make sure that you check out all my other channels in the description box, okay? Because, child, I'm on the YouTube streets deep. Because as Miss Can't say, I am popping, girl. Good night, Miss Camp. I enjoyed you, hon. Good night, Brown Skin. Thank you, Brown Skin. Brown Skin been supporting me since I've been going live. Thank you, Miss Brown Skin. It's been a pleasure with all of y'all. I really enjoyed y'all. And I thank y'all. And I love y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. Okay? So, there we have it. I enjoyed you too, Jeronica. Jeronica is one of my good girlfriends. Y'all don't forget to go over to Jeronica's channel and check her out. Jeronica Smith, girl. If you don't know who that is, Google it. Miss Brown Skin JJ, Google her too. She's on YouTube. Miss April. Let's see who else. Miss Lovely Jackson was in here. I'm just trying to, you know, shout y'all out. Sharing is caring, you know, and you have to promote yourself, you know, so that you can get some traffic to your channel. So I don't have a problem with it. She said she'll Google her. She said she'll Google her. Oh my God, Miss Camp, you are hilarious. Okay, right, Stacy. She said she'll Google. Good night, Pablo. You have a good night, hon. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night, Pablo. Lord, this Miss Camp is funny. Yeah. Is there anyone else that I miss? If there's anyone else in here that has a YouTube channel, my sister, Miss Vanna Baby, go over and check her out. Let's see. And if there's anyone else that's in here that has a channel and maybe I'm not remembering it right now, when I do remember it, I'm going to put all of these channels and the links in my description box so that if you all want to go and check out some of these other people on YouTube. Miss Brownskin says she might try to do the Vlogmas. But even if she don't do it, you know, she has videos up on her channel. And I'm sure that she's going to be vlogging at some point, you know, for the month of December. So, Miss Too Blessed, she was in here earlier. Check her out. And like I said, I'll have these names in the description box with their links. So y'all can just go right on over. Show these people some support. Because it's not easy, you know, to come up on here and share your life and be transparent and, you know, and it's not easy. And then got to put up with the DDMs, like my girl Stacy said. You know, the donkeys, the donkey detector moderators. It's not easy, you know, to come on here and be transparent and share your life, and then have people come and say all kind. If y'all got YouTube channels, y'all already know people come and say all kinds of stuff. And it's not easy, you know, taking all of those jabs and blows and, you know, people just coming at you. Just some mean, hateful, haterade juice drinking people. So it's not easy. So try to support, you know, go over to people's channel and support them and let them know that you appreciate what they do. And, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, you're new, Henry? Okay, well, welcome, Henry. I appreciate you coming over here and chit-chatting with us. I really appreciate you, hon. I really do. And you have yourself a good day tomorrow in school, Henry. Have a wonderful day. Miss Savanti, you new too? Do you have a YouTube channel, or are you just saying you're new to my channel? But welcome, Miss Savante and Henry. I appreciate, and anybody else in here that's new, welcome. I love having new people. I love my oldies, and I don't mean like an age. I just mean, you know, people who've been rocking with your girl, because you know I'm popping over here. This kid says popping. But yeah, I love getting new people. I really do. I really appreciate it. I can't say fast. Yeah, Henry popping. Yeah, so it's not easy. So yeah, just show support. If y'all do YouTube videos, if you have Facebook and Instagram, promote yourself. You know, if you upload a video, that's if you want to. This is just like a little tip. Let people on your Facebook, you know, because like I said, I have people on my Facebook and I don't even know they have YouTube channels because they don't promote it. And I would love to know. I always love new channels, you know. I love finding new channels. I like supporting, you know, people if I can. Now, I can't watch everybody's videos because it's too many people. And y'all know I'm busy, my dang self. But I try. And sometimes I watch videos and I may not comment, especially if I'm laying in my bed and I'm comfortable and I'm watching videos. I may not comment, but I try to comment to let people know that I was here. I'm supporting you. I love what you're doing. But I can't comment on every single person's video that I watch because that's just too much, too many people. Okay. Savante, who we got in here? Hi, Elvira from Minnesota. Welcome. Oh, Savante was saying trolls. Yeah, yes, the trolls. They have ran people off of YouTube. So you definitely have to have tough skin to do this. You have to have tough skin to do this. So that's why I say, you know, try to support each other, watch each other, and, you know, just show your love. Comment when you can. And like I said, if you know, promote yourself, because I like to know, you know, that the people on, yeah, it's been a few people that I was friends with on Facebook, never even knew they had a channel. Never. So that would be nice if y'all promoted yourselves on your other social networks and let people know that, you know, that you have a YouTube channel. If you like, you know, if you want to grow and get traffic to your channel, that's a good way to do it, is by promoting yourself. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, Vine. They got all different social networks, child. Alrighty, so I'm new to your channel. I have an underdeveloped channel. Okay, so when you say underdeveloped, does that mean that you've only uploaded a few videos and you're new? And what is your channel name? Because I would love to check you out, hon. I want to show you some love and support. Since you came over here and showed me some, I'd like to show you some. Follow you, Miss Juicy. Follow me, Miss Juicy. Follow you where, on Instagram, hon? Miss Camp, do you have a YouTube channel, or are you saying follow you on Instagram? Because I have Instagram. You got a YouTube channel, Miss Camp? Girl, what is your YouTube? As funny as you are. What is your channel name, girl? I ain't know you. Oh, Instagram. Who I was going to say. All right, what's your Instagram, boo? Because I know your Instagram is popping, girl. What's your Instagram, Miss Camp? The Blue Kid. Okay. The Blue Kid. All right, y'all. The Blue Kid. Go check out Miss Camp. I definitely will be over there, Miss Camp, to check you out. I sure will. Yes, I will. And I'm going to let you know if you are popping over there, girl, with them pics and stuff. Okay, the Blue Kid. I will definitely go and follow you, hon. I was talking to somebody else. Savante, what is your... Is this your YouTube name, Savante, or do you have another name for your channel? I'm going to pull you up right now, Miss Camp, so I don't forget, because, girl, you know I'll get busy and forget, so let me do it now while I'm waiting for Miss Savante. And when she answers me, then I'm going to go ahead and hang this up, y'all, and let y'all get some rest. And I'm going to get some rest. But let me do this right now so I don't forget. Oh, this hanging tough with your girl, and I really appreciate that. The Blue Kid. Oops, wait a minute. Oh, I see her. South Carolina. Oh, yeah, that's her. Oh, come on now. Okay, Miss Camp, I'm hitting follow right now. I got you, boo. So I'm hitting follow. So you just have to accept my request, Miss Camp. All right now. So I did my part. All right, y'all. So listen, it's been real. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I will definitely see y'all again tomorrow. Only if it's the Lord's will, y'all. Okay, I'll just put it like that. Let me just not say I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow. If it's the Lord's will, my plan is to come and chat with y'all. I love this. So y'all gonna see me quite a bit. Y'all are gonna see me quite a bit. You have a great night too, Stacy. I appreciate you, boo. You've been hanging in there with me too the last few nights. The last, I think, all month. Well, I haven't been doing lives all month, but thank you. Y'all been hanging in there with me, and I really appreciate it. Okay, she says she followed me back. Okay, hon. Thank you, Miss Camp. Let me see. Can I look now? Oh, wait. Here you go. Okay, I got your follow request, so I'm hitting confirm now. Okay, confirm. Oh, you are beautiful. Oh my gosh, you look like a model. And this is the girl that says Shapoppin', and she is Shapoppin'. Look at her, gorgeous. You are beautiful, honey. Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, she said nothing's on there yet. Okay. Okay, Miss Savante. Well, listen, honey, once you get started, let me know. I'll come check you out and show you some support. Like you over here supporting me, I will come and support you, okay? So let me know when you get up and running, when you get up and shapopping, like Miss Cam said, and I will go definitely check you out, okay? What kind of videos, though, are you going to be doing? Are you going to be doing, like, beauty videos or hauls or just vlogs, or is it just going to be a combination? Is it going to be specifically catered to one thing, or it's just going to be a combination of things when you do decide to, you know, get going? Miss Savante, you dance, Miss Camp? What kind of dance? Really? What kind of dancing do you do? Because you look like a model on here, honey. Beautiful girl. Okay. Ballet and spirit. Crump ballet spiritual. Wow. And I bet you're good at it too. Wow. What, Vanna baby? I'm going to call you when I get off this live, Vanna baby. We got to talk. Only for a few minutes though, because girl, I got to be in the bed at least by, because my morning start at 5:45 in the morning, y'all. And I need to go to the track in the morning. It's 12:53. So yeah, I'm gonna call you Sissy Pooh when I get off of here. I ain't gonna call Katie Boo because it's too late. I'm not calling Katie Boo. I hope Katie Boo is resting because Katie Boo wasn't feeling good. So I'm hoping Katie Boo went to bed. But yeah, sis, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you when I hang this up. And so we could talk for a few minutes, and then I gotta go to bed. ASMR Heaven. Hey, how are you? Welcome to my live. It's about to end, but at least you made it in here. How you doing? Okay, Vanna. Yeah, ASMR Heaven. I'm about to hang it up, bro. I've been on here for 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is my finale. My last day. Well, it's December 1st now. Happy December 1st, y'all. Happy Friday, December 1st. I have vlogged all the way to the next day. Okay, combination of things. Wonderful. Wonderful. So definitely let me know, hon. I would love to see your channel, and I will definitely, if you'd like, give you a shout out when you get started. You know, just to help you out there, okay? Miss Lopez, that's too much. Lord, I done forgot what we was talking about. What's too much? Did I miss something? Miss Lopez said that's too much. What you talking about, Miss Lopez? She cracking up. What you talking about, Miss Lopez? I must have missed something. I must have missed something. I gotta clean this mess up. Good night, Elvira. Thank you, honey, for coming in here and chatting or watching me with my foolishness. I appreciate you, hon. You have a good evening. And for those of you who came in late, you can always go back and watch the replay. You know, to see what you missed. All right, y'all. So we'll link up another time. Camp says Millie. What Millie mean, y'all? Okay, ASMR Heaven. Good night, hon. You sleep tight, too. Lord, Miss Camp with these ebonics. Now, what's Millie, y'all? My little sister in here. What's Millie, sis? Boom Boom say, what's poppin', boo? Millie Rock is a a dance. See, y'all, look, check this out. Ting! Miss Lopez said, ting! Child, I'm just trying to tell you. All the wrong stuff in here. Lord, child. You're welcome, Savante. No problem, huh? No problem at all. All right, y'all. It's been real. So I'm really getting ready. Shmoney. Now that one I know about. Shmoney. Because I said that the other day. I said something about get your shmoney, also known as coins. So I know a little bit of ebonics. No, I know ebonics. It's just that the new age young people, they're ebonics. I don't know their ebonics. But I know my ebonics. Shmoney. I just learned that one like a week ago, and I used it on my chest. Somebody had said something about shmoney. I said shmoney. So I like that one. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. What did it say? Shamonalick. What? Oh my gosh. She said these nuts. Oh no. Okay. It's getting late. You can always tell when it's getting late, boy. Woo, child. I think all y'all sleepy. He says Shamonalick. What is that? Shazam Bamboo. Oh, I know that one. No, sis. What? What I do, Miss Camp? What I do? She said no. What? Boom Boom said it's new. Okay. Miss Camp, my sister, look, I'm not fooling with my sister tonight. And matter of fact, we're going to hang this up and I'm going to call her because she only talking about these nuts. Lord. Miss Camp, you haven't seen funny, okay? I got to put up with her every single day, okay? You got to wear a pamper talking to that girl because she will have you in stitches. She'll have you wet. All kinds of stuff. All right, y'all, let me get off of here. Because I done said that 10 times and I ain't gone nowhere yet. She said pissy. What the heck? Michael says, Shamalicky by the boom boom back. What? Okay. It's getting late. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Good night, y'all. Subscribe. And go in my description box, girl. It'll give you time. Bye-bye, y'all. Good night, Michael. Yeah, you ended it on a funny note, Michael. Thank you, bub. You have a good evening.